We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jeanty. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go! Once again, it's Jeanty. He gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football, Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
43, 15. What's that?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Plays close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man left side. He's got it. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. That is to Wiley, open on the left. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, Sunday.
Handoff here, up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, KC. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready? Set. Practice 19 right.
Back to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This one out quickly to Noel. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas.
Vegas.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Fire on these two. I'm going. 15.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Yellow.
Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Stokes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get this off to Jeanty. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. They'll run right here, and it's Jeanty.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
18 cards, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
At the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Right side.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Right side.
To the ground, the first down run. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll go with the counter on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Play action here. Mahomes. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's complete left side to Worthy. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That one. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Drop this one down to Genty. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
for Genty. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 28, Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker will kick off for Kansas City.
The punt showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Now, this looks like a design run.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. They'll try to pick it up with Jeanty. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
On the play fake. He'll look to throw. On a man left side. It's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Now, faking the give. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And he's into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive will start on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing.
Look at him go! Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Oh, that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs back within 7. It's 35-28. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Here we go, set!
Here's Genty. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now! 19-18! Go street!
Putting the tight end in motion. Genty. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
This caught, and he will score again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Yellow! I'll go.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll find his receiver, that's Jalen Royals. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, KC. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Noah. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 1st and 10. Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Austin brought in motion. They'll look to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Jeanty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they go with Jeanty. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with Jeanty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown Raiders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yellow. My side.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll come up now for second down.
Yellow. My side.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
First down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries. Even on their side of the field, Michael, we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut the deficit to 7.
Chiefs 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. It is 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. Points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. Comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.